Hey guys, what's up? It's JB Illusion. We're taking another trip into the world of Shadowrun, this time with Dragonfall, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So in a previous video series that I was trying to get up and going, but it didn't wind up reaching, doing that well, was a playthrough of Icewind Dale that had 6 characters that kind of came up with stories with backgrounds, yada yada. I'm always trying to get better at writing. I thought this would be kind of a nice little way to put writing and YouTube together and see what happens. Maybe making a campaign journal about the lead character that's going to be in Shadowrun Dragonfall. We have Mercy in the background. There's Iger. I love these characters, but this will kind of help me improve as a writer, hopefully, and, put some nice content on YouTube and allow me to record some things kind of earlier so I have more time to do research on lore videos and other stuff. But then again, it will also take time to write, at least at a decent level, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys like it and you also like the campaign journals that come with it. So we're going to go with male, and we're going to go with the race that everyone hates. Many people, especially other metahuman races, see elves as the most fortunate metahumans. They are more attractive and socially acceptable than the other metahumans. Elves are taller than humans, but have a more slender build. Their hair is usually thicker, longer, and more luxurious than average, and their ears come to a point. We get a plus to charisma, and frankly, the idea of this character, he's not the most charismatic of gentlemen. Maximum stats, 9 body. We're probably not even going to go anywhere near that. The quickness, maybe. Strength, no. And then there's charisma, 12, intelligence, 9, willpower, 9. We're going elf, and in the game it's kind of interesting because it broke Street Samurai into 2 roles, which involved sniping, and another one involved kind of being a healer. A street doc. Well, not a street doc, but a medic. So we're kind of out on Street Samurai. There's also a decker who comes with us, so I don't know if we should really make a decker. There's Shaman, which is also going to be on our team. I mean, 2 shamans, shamaning it up is interesting. But I think we need to have a character who's kind of drastically different from other people. Physical adept is possible, just punching people in the face. Kung Fu movie style, or mage, but I think we're going to go with rigor because this character is going to be kind of a little departure from what I'm usually used to, and he's kind of going to be very Shadowrunny in the sense of, hey, this is a job, we do the job, and that's going to be it. Because that's my idea. We're kind of looking for something technological, but kind of serious, so I don't think this is really going to work out that well. It's still the spikes. Can't respect the spikes. Nah, that's a little too suave. And that's a little too, Errol Flynn. Let's see. We will... I mean, I like this. I like the visor. But, I don't know. I want to say too geeky, but we need someone who looks slightly... That'll work. I like this. So this is going to be the portrait for our character. Let's continue... Spend your karma. Let's see what we can work on. Body is at 4, which is pretty good. Quickness is going to be decent, and I do believe he's going to have decent range combat stats. We're going to be using a pistol over everything else. I mean, Glory is skilled with pistols, but I think Glory is going to spend more time with her claws in someone's face. We're going to take 1 in dodge. Close combat, we're going to avoid that like the plague. Stealth is not the type of character who is going to have to deal with that. We've got drone control, I like, and we're pretty good. He's also not going to be the most charismatic, but as time passes, maybe he'll learn how to talk to people a little bit better. So let's go. Confirmed. He's going to have a security background. I wonder how that might play into things. We'll see. And as I said before, I gave it away. His name is Stealth. Let's begin, shall we? The Harfeld Manor run. Life was good, easy jobs, regular pay, a reliable crew, but things went south and you had to drop off the grid. Put a bullet in the past and start fresh somewhere new. The promise of opportunity brought anonymity. Draws you to the free city of Berlin, the flux state, a grand experiment in social order. Corporations tread carefully around here, even the great dragon Lofware. Hopefully I pronounced that properly, only has so much sway in the constantly evolving power structure of Berlin. Perfect place for a savvy Shadowrunner to disappear and begin anew. And as luck would have it, home to your old partner in crime, Monica Schaefer. If your third run with Monica, it's your third run with Monica and her team, and Old Castle Holdfast, 1 hour east of Berlin, perched on a hill overlooking the countryside. The job is standard smash and grab. Crack the vault, grab the data, get out in one piece. A mediocre payday, but work is work. As the team gathers for Monica's pre-run briefing, you pause to take in your surroundings. I am going to enjoy this character. Mostly because he might not be the nicest of people. It'll just... it'll let out some emotions that I don't normally. The estate's grounds are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. Your team gathers near a side entrance to the old castle Holdfast. Float in darkness. The night is peaceful. You know it won't last. You know it for what it is, a pleasant illusion that will shatter at the sound of the first gunshot. Listen up, folks. Monica Schaefer, you ran with her back in the day, watched her get her first data jack. Now she's your team leader and a Dreck Decker to boot. We're on a tight timetable. I want to enter the estate, find the basement, open the data vault, extract the files, and bolt. 10 minutes top to bottom. Trying to get home in time for Worm Talk, love? Dietrich. Shaman, the old man of the team. He smiles at her, his facial tattoos writhing in the moonlight. Monica's eyes twinkle with mischief. Maybe. How many times have I told you can't trust anything that comes out of a dragon's mouth? That trid trash will rot your brain. She grins. It's educational. Besides, this should be a milk run. Security is supposed to be light. A few automatic weapons, no armor. With a little luck, they'll never know we were here. Just like old times, eh? In my experience, there's no such thing as a milk run. Words of wisdom from our new edition. I agree with Stealth. Glory, razor-clawed street samurai. Her voice is cold and neutral, her expression placid. They may only be private security, but their bullets don't know that. I can patch you up if I have to, but I'd rather not have to. You people need to relax. We're professionals, remember? Monica raises her arm and speaks into her wristmad comlink. A darkened face shimmers on the view screen. Iger, are you in position? The comm crackles, and the response comes back, low and soft, softer than you'd expect from a troll. Affirmative. The alarm lines have been cut, and I have clear line of fire on the estate's service entrance. When you exit the building, the path will be clear. Excellent. Thank you, Iger. Just doing my job. Iger out. The comm link goes dark. Monica winks at you as she drops her arm. See? We're professionals. All right, people. Enough chatter. Our client wants the data from the vault, so we get him the data from the vault. Quick, quiet, and quick. You said quick twice. She grins. Worm Talk is on tonight. Glory raised an eyebrow slightly. I told you. It's educational. Get your stuff and we'll head in. Alright, let's see what we can grab. Your gear and some weapons. Okay. Grab a weapon. Of course, we're going to grab a pistol because that's what we're skilled with, and grab the rest of our kit, which should include a drone. I'm hoping, yes, a Doberman. You grab your running gear from a worn duffel bag near the weaponry. Let's leave. Off we go. This is a fairly nice locale. To be honest, I love Dragonfall out of the trilogy of games that were created by Harebrained Schemes the most. Just because I love the story in this. And if this is your first time experiencing the story, you're in for a treat. So we sneak in nice and quiet like. Let's see what's up. A private museum. The owner of this estate must have money to burn. True enough. I mean, look at this dinosaur. Let's inspect. The completed skeleton of a theropod dinosaur. It appears to be genuine. A variety of remarkably well-preserved Slavic artifacts. What do we have here? The vase in this case looks both very old and very valuable. A fine scrollwork of lapis and gold leaf decorates its exterior, and the interior shimmers with the organic beauty of abalone shell. Your fixer could probably move this thing in a heartbeat. You couldn't help but notice that the glass encasing it looks awfully flimsy. Smash the glass? Okay, vase, you're coming with me? No. Stealth will say maybe I'll come back for you later, if everything goes right. Let's see. The cask is, in this display, has decorated with inlaid panels of ivory scrimshaw. Oh my goodness, ivory. Well, this dude definitely has money to burn. Let's get in here and find this vault. Let's go over here and see what we can find. That one door on the... Oh, hi! You're security, aren't you? Alright, turn-based combat, I got this. Let's see. Let's equip our gun first things first, and we will gently move to the side as we put our drone up. So Stealth's whole thing is getting his drones in stealthily. And even himself. Nice shot. Still in cover though. Not fantastic. But we can have Monica move up and hop into cover all the same. Dietrich actually should be able to get this guy out of cover if he does hit. Nope. So Dietrich's going to have to get back. And Glory, we're just going to forget about the pistol. And we're just going to go hand raisers in. She's got this. She's a street samurai with, wow, apparently horrific accuracy. She's a street sam with, oh, intruders at my position. That's lovely. We've got most of our people out here, so we'll have him move. There we go, there's some nice cover. The good thing about stealth is he can focus himself on two different things. Let's move over here and let's upgrade his accuracy. Medium coverage is good, and stealth can still move in and take a pot shot. Flank this guy. Nice. And Glory can finish him off. If she, you know, hits. She definitely hit this time. Was probably a little bit upset about missing the first time. We'll move her up here, and then Miss Monica can work on this terminal. Due to the fact that she is a Decker, Security Alert Response Plan, Quebec 6, Matrix Operations locked, HR team responding, override the Matrix, and open the door. Perfect. Which means now we need to see if we could get her to that door. I'm assuming it has something to do with the Matrix. We've got one guy with a shotgun and another person with a pistol. Yeah, you're not hitting me from there. I didn't think you had the ability to. And apparently, you know, stealth cannot hit from long distances either. We'll start moving this drone around, sneaking him around to flank. The great thing about drones is they are not people, and people getting shot is not good. Although drones taking too much damage isn't exactly fantastic either. Move Monica up. Be careful, Monica. And Glory will just, I guess, hold behind. She can't reach cover, so she'll just have to stay here. But what we can do is have Dietrich cast a haste spell on Glory, just so she can get a little bit closer to people. Nice. Another miss. You gonna miss again? He might not miss now. Okay, there we go. Also, we do have cover, which isn't a bad thing. Nice. Now we can get Monica moving over here. What's in here? Please don't be... Yes! Okay, I thought it was something with servers. So move him over here. He could have took 2 shots there, but we'll go for that. He's at least a little protected here. And of course, Glory can come in and cut him up. Another one? Perfect. So Dietrich is very much a buff mage, I want to say. He's not really fantastic at hurting people, but he's really good at getting people to kind of move out of their zones of coverage and buffing the team. So good on him, and then we can have Stealth send his drone. Oh, no, he could take a shot, might as well. I mean, he missed, but whatever. The drone is in the perfect position, though. I guess that's why they call him Stealth. Because his drones get into certain positions that just take people out. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I do believe we're going to have Monica back in here. Select a Decker. Monica, if you would. And now we can enter the Matrix. For people who don't know about Shadowrun, the Matrix is... Well, yeah, it's kind of like the movie. Not exactly robots control everything and they're taking over the world, but throw an erosion program at the protections in this particular Matrix node. Basically, people can jack into the internet, their consciousness. They can create their avatars and deal with threats in the Matrix. Now, that's not saying that everything is fun in games, because you can die in the Matrix from biofeedback. Basically, your avatar takes such a hit from a program that induces some form of response to your brain that is plugged into the Matrix. It's not pretty. Not at all. Now let's throw an erosion at him. This should lower his... Oh no. That just straight up affects... Yeah, he takes ongoing damage. So we just poisoned him. And... Okay, there we go. For a second, I didn't think that was going to work, but erosion came in clutch. Now, data store, perfect. So if a Decker does have some problems in the Matrix, what they can do is they can jack out immediately. But it's not the best thing to do. Monica's not feeling too great because she just jacked out. She doesn't have to suffer the AP loss because everyone's just kind of not in combat. But if we did jack out in combat, she'd be kind of useless for the next 2 turns. And it looks like we have more guards coming in. Yep. Well, at least it doesn't look like they have body armor. We have a dwarf with a machine gun. So you know what? Stealth's just gonna pull back. Just pull over here. Let the drone do all the work, and then he's just going to show up behind his opponent, take him out. Or we could send our drone through this vent. Could we sneak up on the enemy, or is this going to send us into the previous room? Oh, well, would you look at this? Will we be able to sneak around them, or is this just... It looks like we'll actually be able to sneak around them. Perfect. Stealth may actually earn a bit of his namesake today. Shadowrunners take what is known as street names, mostly for anonymity, and sometimes, I guess, because they just sound cool. Wow, go Glory. So we buffed her up, and what is really nice about Monica, what is really nice about Deckers, they can mark their target to make it easier for people to shoot them. They really had to do something to make Deckers, you know, feel awesome. Because a lot of times in the actual Shadowrun game, from what I've heard from people, like a Decker just chilling out in a van, accessing the Matrix away from the actual fight happens quite a bit. Because you do make sacrifices to specialize in specific things. And one guy being good at everything is fairly rare. So what do we do here? We could have Monica. Monica will take up this position. Stealth is bringing his drone around to flank. And I think we could take this dwarf out really quick. She's using this gun, so we have a little bit of burst fire. Should take. Nice. We've taken him out and just move her up. Give a little room for Dietrich to come in. And let's do a little bit of accuracy on Monica. Let's increase that, so now we can, hopefully, we can focus down someone else with Monica's buff to accuracy. And then Monica could use that assault rifle that she has. Missed. Stealth's just too slick for you. Okay, should we? Or we could pull all the way back. What do you think? We'll pull all the way back. Although there's less cover here. That might not have been the best idea. At least we're still out here. Dietrich, what can you do? You could throw 39% of using this magic. What we could do also is you would have to get really close though to summon a spirit from this particular area. That's the big part of shamans. Although a mage could also spend some points to learn how to summon spirits. But that's really a shaman's claim to fame in this game. Now, let's throw the mark target 3 on him. And now Monica should actually, wow. Okay, Monica will just be able to kill him. No problem at all. Okay, that hurt. Dietrich, I could use a little healing here. Yeah. Hit him up. Now Stealth can go ahead and use his advantage. Hide over here. And he's managed to tie this guy up and do significant damage. Now Glory, because of what's going on, she could just engage this person in straight up hand-to-hand combat. Unsuccessfully, but still straight up hand-to-hand combat. Now, what do we do here? We're gonna take the 2 shots. Misses, but it could be worse. Dietrich, move up a little bit, and we should be good. Ooh, Glory's gonna need some healing now. Should be able to take this guy out. Oh, the cover. Alright, not terrible. Glory, please go ham on her. Nice. I just love Chrome. Well, it's commonly referred to as Chrome. The augments or false arms, yada yada yada, that people can get on their bodies. Normally robotic, sometimes you can also get bioware, which is like a specific organ. The Harfeld Manor run. So far so good. If your skirmish with security set off any alarms, you don't hear them. Monica leads the rest of the team downward into the basement of the Harfeld Manor. Your pay is waiting. The data vault lies ahead. Perfect. This seems to be taking quite a bit. I think what I'll do is maybe I'll cover what he thinks of the people going into this next mission. Dietrich, eyes on the door, then turns to Monica. That's a big freaking vault, Liebchen? Bigger than the one on the schematic. The schematic didn't have a date. Our client may have old intel. Still, our instructions were clear. The data we're looking for should be just on the other side of this door. Monica combs a hand through her hair, parting it to reveal the black plastic sheath of her data jack. A quick jaunt into the matrix, a little digital hand waving, and I'll have this thing wide open. Be right back. A burst of static crackles through the tiny speaker on Monica's comlink. Iger still in position outside the estate. Hold on, Monica. Who's in charge while you're jacked in? Well, she did just jack in and we didn't have to deal with that, but Monica rolls her eyes. Dietrich fixes his stare intently on the vault door. Glory looks cold and distant, just as she always does. We've been through this before, Iger. You're not in the KSK anymore, and that chain of command nonsense doesn't fly in the shadows. We don't need rules and regulations to guide us. The same principles that apply to the Flux State. Please spare me the lecture. Your politics have nothing to do with this. Best get used to it, Eager love. She sighs. Look, it's a simple question. Years of experience tell me that it needs an answer. Now, what would he say? Iger's right, Monica. We should have a second in command just in case. We don't have time for this, Iger. We have a job to do. Yeah. It's all about the money, it's all about what needs to be done. But then again, we should have a second in command just in case. Nah, we don't have time for this, Iger. We have a job to do. No one asked you, rookie. Come on, Monica, put someone in charge and let's get on with the mission. Monica stares at the screen on her wrist for a moment, clearly irritated. Then that twinkle appears in her eye again. She smiles at you as she speaks into the comlink. Very well, we'll do this one Iger's way. While I'm jacked in, Stealth is in charge. There's a pause, then Iger's voice crackles out of the comlink again. Stealth? Did you hear that right? You're putting the rookie in command? I'm no rookie, Iger, and you know it. Not confrontational. Listen, Iger, you asked for a decision and you got one. There we go. This is ridiculous. I know that this is a joke to you, Monica, but I'm telling you, Iger, Monica's tone is all business. Evidently, she has heard enough. The decision's made, you have your answer. Acknowledged. Without another word, Iger's image flickers and fades from Monica's communicator. Sorry about that. Iger can be inflexible. The legacy of a long military career, but she knows what she's doing, and she knows well. It's a legitimate concern, no sweat. As long as she follows orders, she can think what she wants. Yeah. For a legitimate concern, she hardly knows me. A legitimate concern, she hardly knows me. Monica's eyes narrow. There's a thin line between concern and insubordination. You let me know if she crosses it. Okay, enough chatter, let's get this one done. Monica turns towards the door, fingers poised on the controls of her cyberdeck, then glances back at you with a wide grin. See you on the other side. I should have picked the other option. Then she punches it, projecting her consciousness into cyberspace, her fingers harmonizing in the smooth rhythmic staccato that only an expert decker can achieve. We're gonna have to get more bossy with Iger, to be honest with you. Without warning, Monica's back arches violently, and her head jerks back, silencing her terrible screams. Muscle spasms rip through her face, and her jaw snaps shut, sending a mist of blood spraying from between her teeth. You look down to see a nub of pink flesh hit the floor, the tip of her tongue. The room explodes into action. Glory leaps towards Monica, her hand outstretched to yank the cord from her data jack. Dietrich surges forward to wrap the team's fallen decker in a bear hug, holding her against the convulsions that rack her body. With Monica's unearthly screams still ringing sharply in your head, you are only dimly aware of the door slamming shut behind you. Smash Monica's cyberdeck. Help Glory pull the plug on Monica's data jack. Help Dietrich hold Monica down. As Dietrich holds Monica's thrashing body, you grab her head in both hands and hold it steady. Glory wraps a cybernetically enhanced hand around the cord leading to Monica's data jack and pries it free. The commingled scents of charred meat and ozone fill the air. You've seen the effects of biofeedback before, but nothing like this. Suddenly, Monica's eyes flutter open. Muscle tremors continue to distort her face, and blood oozes between her lips. You see the muscles in her jaw tensing, and the look of concentration in her eyes. She's struggling to speak. Just stay with us, Monica, okay? We're going to get you out of here. Save your breath. Loy's voice is strained. She's had a stroke, a bad one. She'll be dead before we're even back to the van. Damn it, what the hell happened to her in there? Tell me, Damn it, what the hell happened to her in there? Slowly, painfully, Monica wrestles her jaw open. The blood welled up in her mouth, comes pouring out in a slick, covering her chest. She expels a thick, guttural sound that might be a word. Satisfied, she closes her eyes and forces her mouth to make the shape she needs. Fear. With an effort, Monica opens her eyes again and meets yours. You see pain and fear in her gaze and something else. Hope? Swing. A sudden spasm jerks Monica's head back again. She grunts, then her chin drops to her chest and her head lolls to one side. Her eyes fix on an object in the next room, a computer terminal. The soft light of a cursor blinks on its recessed screen. Slowly she attempts to speak again, but the only sound that emerges is a long, strangled croak. A look of resignation washes over Monica's face, and she stops fighting. Her gore-slick jaw goes slack, and she dies. And now we've got a fight on our hands. Monica, no. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. We've got hostiles. This clearly isn't a data vault. We need to get out of here fast. And I think that's where we're going to end now. Tune in next time for the adventures of Stealth and a Shadowrun team that now is missing a Decker. Thank you all for watching. I'm JB Illusion, and as always, be excellent to each other.